Do you hear something? Well, hey, Caspi. Hi, Caspi. Thank you for being here this evening. I'm sure it's very late there for you, so thank you for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Meow. Thank you for being here this evening. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being here. Um, I'm doing as well as I can under the circumstances, Connie. Thank you for asking, and thank you for stopping by this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Watching a sunset going on back there, and it's John. I was hoping that you would be here, John. Home from work already? Well, hello, Meow. Thank you. Oh, Rosemary, so am I. I got a lot going on, Rosemary. But thank you for being here, Rosemary. Catitude, thank you for being here, Catitude. Judy, I know you still got them little ones. This time change is screwing up my live streams. But I just thought I'd come out here and feed and watch the sunset, and I'd share it with y'all. And, oh, to vote. Yeah, you're having an election there. I saw that on the news. Pal 555 says nice dogs. Yes, they are nice dogs. They're very unusual looking dogs, too, aren't they? I'm surprised they're eating. They still had food left over from breakfast. Yeah, I thought I'd just come out here and watch the sunset. Maybe have somebody come on that can understand English or any language. Because I've been talking to somebody today who cannot understand what I'm saying. I've been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and screaming and crying and crying and screaming and crying. And it's all for nothing. I just as well be talking to that bowl. Yes, this is America, pal. This is America. You are correct. This is America. Thank y'all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. I wasn't going to do a live stream, but I said I'm sitting out here watching the sunset, feeding the cat, so I might as well. Hello, Sean Levan from Vietnam. Well, thank you for being here from Vietnam. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Gives me someone to talk to. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to eat a lot of food because they still had a little bit left over from breakfast. And it's going to get to the time where a lot of cars are going to start going by. No, pal, I actually have a lot of birds. Hey, it's Spine Ticks. Oh, it sounds like fun. I'd love to go to one of your big supermarkets, Spine Ticks. I love grocery shopping. Yep, we have a lot of birds. I have to feed them up high to keep them safe from the cats. So I did have to change the way I feed birds since I got the cats, because I've been feeding the birds for years. I mean, years. And I had to modify. Oh, a 360 view? Okay. Pal, this is for you. You ask, pal, and you will receive. Well, hello. Miriam Quizzin says, hey, Debbie, somebody wants a 360. Hey, that's the road. Back over here is the house in that general direction. There's the backyard. Is Bruce here? Hey, it's Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Okay, here is going back to my field. There's my crappy car, but it runs, so I'm not going to say anything about it. That's going to my grandmother's house. And then we're back here to the road in the driveway. I'll take you out of the field. It's prettier out there. I wonder if any cats will follow me. Let's go for a walk, everybody. There's Princess. Are you full, Princess? Oh, what's the sad news, Bruce? No, I don't need any sad news. I've had a crappy day. Minnie Moo's coming with me. There's a Minnie Moo leading the way. She's leading the way, ain't you, Minnie Moo? Hey there. There's a doe. Oh, you won't stay here? It must be really bad then. Bruce, go ahead. Now you've piqued everyone's curiosity, Bruce. You've piqued everyone's curiosity, and we all are curious. Let's go to here we are in the field. The field is surrounded by woods, except for where the openings are that lead to the front or to the back. Oh, there sure is a lot of traffic. Here comes the kitty. Hey, that's unnecessary. Good, what an ass. Here, kitty kitties. Can I say ass on YouTube? They were really acting like a total ass. Can I say that on YouTube? Yeah, I heard about that early this morning. I don't know if it's sad news, but whatever. Yes, I do, pal. I do, but I don't need it. Not really, because I'm out here at night every night. But I am planning on coming out here for the big moon, the big super moon tonight. Is anybody interested in seeing the super moon? I will be out here. Well, I think it's going to be better tomorrow night. Anyway, there's Minnie Moo. There's Locket. They're all coming with me. There's the unnamed kitten. There's Noah. There's Sinfandel. Ethereal. Noah. Hey, it's Maya. Hey, Maya. Hello, Evgen Perez. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're in Manchester. Oh, yeah, I know it's really late there. It is 4:52 here. Yeah, that was a cute video. They were all competing to see who could climb and scratch the most. They were just putting on a show, and I'm glad I got it on camera. They were being super cute, especially Locket. Locket was the star of that video. Locket, Minnie Moo. Oh, there they go. Hey, let's go to the woods, everybody. I was going to sit out there and look at the sunset, but we got a lot of traffic. The cats want to go for a walk. So come on, everybody. Let's go to the woods. Let's go to the woods. Hey, Locket, show us how good you know how to scratch. Show us, Locket. There we go. We got some Locket scratching action. Some scratching action. You work that tree. You work on it. Yes, Maya. Miracle is an inside cat who only goes out with a harness about an hour or 2 hours a day. But the biggest part of the time, he is a inside cat. Well, hello, Rebel Bama Boy. Hello, thank you for being here. We're going into the woods with cats. It wasn't my plan. We got a doe over there scratching a tree. Yeah, Miracle is harness trained, but a lot of times he's just trained in general. And he can come with me without the harness, which he usually runs out, and that's what happens. Hey, it's Betty from beautiful Minnesota. Hello, Betty. Thank you for being here. I'm being followed by cats in the woods. But, Miracle decides he wants to go out. He doesn't have that harness on. And out he runs like a rocket. But he runs right out here and goes to his benchy. Benchy. And we have Ado leading the way. Ado's been making this walk for over 6 years. Come on, Ado. Oh, I'm doing as well as I can right now, Rebel. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here this evening. There's Ninny Moo, Ethereal, Sinfandel, Locket. Come on, y'all. Let's show everybody how good y'all know how to walk. They're so good at it. Come on. Okay, here they come, everybody. Oh, there's Princess. She's doing a shortcut. Hey, Charity! Hello, Charity. Thank you for being here this evening. Always nice to see you, Charity. Thanks for stopping by. They clearly wanted to go for a walk. When they start following me, that is my sign. We want to go for a walk. This is his first inaugural walk in the woods. The little unnamed kitty has never followed me into the woods before. Well, welcome, little baby. Come on, let's go, everybody. Let's show everybody how smart y'all are. There goes the doe, leading the way. Locket's behind her. Ado says, I'm y'all's leader because I'm the mommy cat around here. This is my mommy cat. Hello. Kahanga, hello. Yeah, these cats around here keep the snake population down also. We're going this way, Ado. Come on. Ado, we're not going. Come on. Let's go around here. It feels like a sanctuary at this point, Rebel Bama boy. It does. It feels like I got a cat sanctuary. But they seem very happy, and that's the most important thing. They're happy, reasonably healthy. That's the important thing. Kitty. Here they come. Here comes a doe. There's a doe log walking. There's Minnie Moo. Hello, Minnie Moo. Come on, kitties. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I love them too. We have so much fun out here. Usually we do this in the morning. Well, didn't know what else to do with them. They were sort of an accident, and I didn't know what to do with them. If I would have took them to a shelter, they would have been euthanized, and I couldn't do that. It's a long story. I should tell the story of how I got the outside cats. Hey, kitty. Here, kitty. So one of them's crying. Hey, Essie. Ethereal's back there. Well, bye-bye, meow. I had a doe for over 6 years, and when she would have kittens, something always happened to them. Unless I bought them in size. She did raise Noah. She raised Noah and Bajoko, but I did eventually capture Bajoko and bring him inside. And every time she had kittens, if I didn't find where she had them, something always would happen to them. Well, I wanted those kittens for myself. I wanted a little troop of cats. So I would always catch them and bring them, because I had a lot of cats and they all got really old and passed away. I had several cats, and time does catch up with everyone. So, and then we had Noah, who was a black cat, and something always would happen to her kittens. Hey, Icon. Thank you for being here this evening, Icon. Always nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So, they could never seem to raise kittens. Something always happened to those kittens and Noah's kittens. Is Noah here? I don't see Noah. We got hunting. And, so if I couldn't find them, they didn't live. Well, last year, 2024, in the spring, hey, Lewis, I'm telling the story of how I got all these cats, Lewis. The black cats I could not touch. Okay, Doe had a litter of 3. Spot, Sabra, and Moo. Unfortunately, Spot got run over this spring. Sabra is a rescue tripod kitty. Sankey, okay, what do you want me to pick up? Tell me what it is I need to pick up, and I might consider it, but just don't be so esoteric. But thank you for being here, Sankey, okay? So, she was able to raise those 3 kittens. Then Noah had 4 kittens. 2 of them did not live, but it's Kaizera and Lockett were in her litter. Hey, you're being mean. Then, okay, I'm back on. I'm back. Hello, everyone. Can y'all hear me now? Well, hello, Adam. I'm back. Patience is a virtue. Here's Lockett. I guess the trees were, I persevered. I tried to get out of the woods really quick. And I figured it was the cloud cover of the woods. Come on now, let's go back up front. Hey dear. Noah. Hey dear. Well, I had 25 people here. And, they left, and I can't say as I blame them. It takes patience. I was trying to get out of them woods as quick as I could. Okay. We'll go look at the sunset. Maybe the cats come back. Here they come. They're all coming back. See them? Here they come. There's Moo, Zinfandel. Here, kitty. Oh, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I spent my last little bit of money yesterday for some things for my mother. Because, well, she's not doing well. I know this is supposed to be a happy thing, but my mother is not doing well. Over the last couple of days, her condition has declined severely. Now, Kaizera stayed here. Kaizera said, I don't want to go for no walk with you. Kaizera says, I'll just sit here and watch the place. So I went to town. I got her, like, some things she liked to drink. Hey, Ruth. Thank you, Ruth, for being here. I was buffering for a while, but now I'm back. We're going to look at the sunset. See, that they didn't eat their food. Hello, EQRC. Oh, I have a great time with cats on my walk. It just makes my day. Louis, I was trying to understand what they was talking about. Yeah, Debbie, she is refusing to walk, and now I'm carrying her. And it's hard for my body to carry 110 pounds. Very hard for me to carry 110 pounds. But I'm doing it. I'm getting her in and out of bed. I'm getting her to her chair. But she didn't want to seem to drink as much. And so I went to town yesterday. I got her some chocolate milk. Well, thank you, EQRC. I appreciate that. And I got her some chocolate milk, some Sprite. She loves Sprite. And some treats. I got her some a big box of strawberry Pop-Tarts. It's garbage, but at this point, as bad as she is, who cares if she's eating garbage and drinking garbage? I just got to get some calories in her. And so she's not responding to any commands at all whatsoever. Like, lean back in your chair, lean back. It means nothing. I was so upset yesterday. I ran to town and I spent my last little bit of cash to get her those things, and I got a bag of cat food. Yes, I am Maya. I'm giving her whatever she wants. Calories, whether they're bad calories or good calories. And by the time I got home, I did all that. Me and Miracle came out to watch the sunset, and none of the other cats bothered us. It's just Miracle sitting in my lap, and I watched the sunset. And I went in, and I did not even eat dinner. I don't think I looked at my phone. I think I just went to bed and pulled the blanket over my head. Yesterday was so horrendous that I cried, I yelled, I cajoled, I whispered. Emmanuel, hello, Emmanuel. Thank you for being here. I am in Louisiana, Emmanuel, North Louisiana to be exact. And so I didn't look at YouTube. I didn't even do a live stream. I didn't eat. I don't think I had a couple of chips. I don't think I drank anything. I just went to bed. I just went to bed. That's it. I just wanted to, and all the cats came and laid on top of me, and it was just, oh no, I have no one, Louis. I have y'all. Y'all are all I got. I got a neighbor, but then she always tries to give me advice. Well, you shouldn't have this, and you shouldn't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I hear them when they come by every day, John. I always come out here, and usually it's bad news. But I will, John. Thank you. Yes, y'all are my clergy. Y'all are my family. All of you are my family and my clergy. Here's Kai Kai. And my cats. I have my cats. And I have my walks in the woods. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I could have no cats. I could live in an apartment with no woods. Um, um, and yeah, I spent the last little bit of money I had yesterday. And she loved the things I got her. She did respond to them. And that's the only thing I can get her to respond to now is food. She doesn't respond to any other thing except treats. And it's New Niffy. Hello, New Niffy. Thank you for being here this evening. Thanks for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well. Was going for a walk in the woods with the cats, New Niffy, but I started buffering and I had to leave the woods. It was really nice though. The cats were following me. I thought this is great. A live stream of the cats doing what they do. Usually they do this in the morning. That's our morning routine, about right after the sun comes up. But they just felt like doing it this evening, and that's okay. That's fine. I do need to fill the watering hole. Are we buffering again? Lewis, around here, all of our churches, and I don't know how to say this without being offending anyone, they're very evangelical, if you know what I mean. My new Niffy lives in New Jersey. He's in New Jersey. I do need a walker for her to lean on instead of me. I do need a walker that if someone, I don't know how much walkers cost. Like if someone passed away and they don't need it anymore, even a used walker. And I thought maybe somebody would have one cheap, one that someone could donate. And, but I don't want to go around asking them because they'll stick their nose. They will, Lewis? I don't know how to get them to do that. I'll have to look into that because it would be something to her to lean on instead of me, because my back it's really hurting me. I don't know how much a walker is, but the woman across the road is a nurse, or my neighbor, and I thought maybe I could ask her if she knew where I could get one. Well, hello, Sop Heat. I'm sure I said that wrong, and I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you for being here. I don't know, Catitude. She has really great insurance, but I don't know if they would pay for something like that. I don't even know how to go about it. And I don't even know how much they are. I'm doing well. So, Pete, thank you for being here. If I was saying your name wrong. I just want something that she can lean on instead of me. I'm thinking about, I have a chair from when I had my store. It's an office chair with rollers. And I thought about putting her on that chair and rolling her around instead of me carrying her, because 110 pounds is very difficult for me to carry. And just something that she can lean on other than me. And I mean, she could walk. She's just refusing to. Okay, what's the favor? You can ask. Ask me anything. Yeah, I think anything through Medicare has to come through a doctor, Kitty King, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. It has to be through a doctor. Yeah, I also know that our neighbor has a lot to do with what do you call that for old people? The community for old people. Uh, is there anything wrong having a boyfriend from the USA? Well, so peep, I don't think that there is. There's good men and there's bad men. And if you have a boyfriend and he's bad, it doesn't matter where he's from. Okay, Tranquil's about to give a psychological life lesson here. And, well, if you have a bad boyfriend, it doesn't matter where he's from, because trust me, this old girl has had some bad ones. But if they're a good boyfriend, there's nothing wrong with it. But never put up with a bad boyfriend, because they only get worse. And that's my advice from someone who's been around a long time, been around a lot of men. Well, John, there's not room in that tiny house for a mechanical chair, a mobile chair. There's just not room for it. Um, Her doorway is narrow. I was trying to get her into bed, and the thing that was hanging me up was her nightstand that was in a corner where you would turn to go into the room, and it was like this little narrow space to get into the room, and I'm like, it made this bottleneck, and I was trying to negotiate her around that nightstand, and finally I got pissed off, and I took that nightstand and I flung it across, and it was a heavy wood nightstand, and I flung it across the room, and then that way I then had a clear shot to the bed. I wasn't trying to negotiate around this frou-frou she nightstand, and I threw that nightstand, and I'm like, I could get her into the bed so much easier. Yeah, I got mad, Maya. I got mad. Well, so peep, I don't know how you can find a good one. I'm an older lady, so peep, and I've never found a good one. Never found a good one. Never, ever, ever. Every man I've ever been with has treated me like something he just stepped in and wanted to wipe off his shoe. So I've never had a good boyfriend. Never. And I think that's kind of sad for me, but that's okay. That's okay. I have cats. I'm the crazy cat lady. And I know it's not by being good to them, because I think the better you are to men, the worse they treat you. So that's that's been my experience. The nicer you are to a man and the more you do for him, the worse he is. Um, yeah, it's like they see you're nice and they take advantage of it. They see that oh, she's so sweet. Let's take advantage of that. And they do. There goes some hay, y'all. Hay. Did y'all see that big load of hay? I've been seeing it go by all day. Somebody just baled their fields. I've been seeing several loads of it go by today. We are surrounded by hay fields. Yeah, we are surrounded by many, many hay fields. Well, Adam, some woman just might come and try to intrude upon your wife. Your wife have to fight them off. Like, get away from my man. That's my man. Get out of here. No, you're fine, John. You're one of the good ones, and you're taken too, John. You were taken. You're taken. You got a nice girlfriend now. So, You're fine, John. We weren't talking about you. I'm just talking about the ones I've been with. Ugh. Both of them made attempts on my life. Is it about me that inspires men to make attempts on my life? My husband tried to run me over with his truck and threw on the brakes right before he hit me. And then the one boyfriend put a pillow over my face and nearly suffocated me. Lovely men, lovely, wonderful men. You're taken by the hay. But they've been going by here all day long with that hay. No, they don't want a strong woman, Maya. They want, you know, somebody just says yes, no, jump how high when they ask how high. There's nothing that annoys a man more than a strong, independent woman. Oh, no. Well, they did, but not for what they did to me. They went to jail for selling drugs and... Well, I went to jail for selling drugs and beating his girlfriend. My husband went to jail for selling drugs and beating his girlfriend. And they were going against the restraining order. He did 11 months for what he did to a girlfriend. And the other guy, he was just crazy and got in a fight with the police. And the police don't like that. Oh, this all happened a long time ago, Kitty King. I cut myself off from relationships. Cut myself off. I'm done. I'm done. Hey, NB. Hey, NB, thank you for being here. Well, I wish I did, NB. That sounds very lovely. Consider yourself lucky, NB. It's not legal here, and I'd go to jail. But that's okay. That was okay, Lewis. I don't mind it. It's legal in most of the country, but not here. But let me tell y'all, speaking of weed, when I hired the people to clean out my grandmother's house after my uncle went to the nursing home, well, I had the people arrested for stealing, and I had to go to court to testify in front of a judge about the list of everything they stole. I had to, you know, they stole this, and so I was watching, it was all the criminal cases coming up, and people were coming up with, you know, marijuana charges. And they were like, well, son, this is the judge talking to the guy. Oh, son, I see you've been caught with marijuana many times. Well, maybe you shouldn't do it again. $300, bye. No, nothing. They just said $300, bye. Don't do it again. I'm like, what? That's the fine? $300. So, I'm like, really? I thought you got in all kinds of trouble, but apparently you don't. It was like a little slap on the hand. Don't do it anymore. I mean, a traffic fine would have been higher than that. You know, I was listening to the other people's fines, and they were all higher than the guy caught with the weed. You know? And I'm like, okay. But it was interesting to hear everybody's criminal cases. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, and they probably think I'm a criminal. But I was the one the crime was committed against. So I was doing a testimony against people. Yeah. And That's my experience with being in court. Oh, Connie, I wished I could have had some wine last night. I was so upset. Or chocolate, something. The day was so horrendous. I was so upset. I literally didn't know what to do with myself, except sitting and out in the field holding Miracle, and just sit there and hold Miracle. It was like, okay, I got to figure this out. But I'm not the best person to ask about men and boyfriends. Yes, my Mimi sat in my lap, my beautiful Miracle sat in my lap like a perfect little angel, and we just cuddled. Yes, there's a broken chair, Sam. I have several broken chairs. Here's another one. Right here, Sam. I have broken chairs all over the property. That is to keep, Sam, that's a purpose. It's supposed to keep people from driving through my watering hole. And it doesn't always work. They sometimes they go around it. I usually, if I'm expecting something, I will put both of the chairs there. Well, no, they have a purpose, Sam. They're trying to tell the UPS and FedEx, don't drive through my watering hole. Don't drive. And the cats love them. The cats do spend their afternoon, particularly Moo. Moo loves to lay in that chair. That's Moo's afternoon snoozing spot. So all the cats do enjoy sitting in these chairs. I can come out here at night, and they'll all be sitting in the chairs. No, they do. They'll leave it right on my door here. They'll pull up in here. They'll pull all the way up to my car. There's my car. And they'll go all the way up to the doorstep. Yeah. UPS and FedEx and the post office. The other day, somebody sent me a gift I wasn't expecting. And plus, we don't have recycling around here anyway, Sam. I live in the woods, Sam. So, unfortunately, there is no recycling here, Sam. I live way out in the middle of nowhere. There's Moo. We're speaking to Moo right now in my car. Okay, I live in North Louisiana, Sam. That helps you out. Come on. North Louisiana. I'll be waiting on you, Sam. There's luck. Yeah, that's how I got the pictures of Moo. I was in the car. I got home, and I was looking at my phone. I was in the car, and Moo was got up there, and he didn't notice me through the windshield. And that's how I got the photographs of what Moo's face looks like close up, because he was sitting on the hood of the car. Let's go over here and look at this glow back here, see if we can see it. Oh, we don't want to see that, Sam. No, that will be something I will never show, Sam. Or my face. Y'all will never see either of those things. Come on, Minnie Moo, come back. We're going to look for the glow, y'all. Let's go look for the glow. I gotta watch out for copperheads. Why, honey? Because I like to have some bits of privacy. Sam, a little bit of privacy. Um, like I've known John for years. He doesn't have a clue what I look like. No, I've known John for many, many years. North Louisiana, Sam. That should narrow it down for you. And, yep, and not even, I'll tell somebody what I look like, but, yeah, I'm always, careful about what I show about my location. But there's the road. If y'all see that road, y'all can find me. Yes, Adam shows his entire house. Adam has a large, beautiful home, whereas I live in a small, crappy home. A very small, very crappy home. And y'all I don't need to hear y'all's criticisms of that. Because I've heard people criticize people's homes on live streams before. Well, these are my surroundings, Sam. I spend more time outside than I do inside, Sam. So this is my surroundings. And, yes, everyone, we gotta remember to go see Adam. I'm just looking for this glow that's way down here because, you know, the times are changing and the sunset. We're back in the woods again. I might buffer. But the glow is back there. Yes, Sam, do subscribe to the Giving Paws. Everything he makes from his channel, he donates to help cats. Oh, the cats are going to get too close to the damn road. Oh, Locket. Come here, kitty. Let's get away from the road, y'all. Away from the road. Here, kitty. Come on. Kitty. Come on. Lucky. Well, you know, John, I remember you did a live stream and people said one guy got on there and said something not nice. I don't know if you remember that, John. And I kind of was crawling their ass because I wasn't going to put up with that garbage. But I don't need... y'all can see my window. My bedroom window. If y'all go and look at my playlist of cats in the window, y'all can see my bedroom window. That's my bed under there. And the cats. Oh my God, supermoon! Supermoon! Oh my God, y'all, look. I get way too excited by this garbage. Look at that! Let's go see the supermoon! We don't have one. We have to take it off ourselves, Sam. I live in the woods, nowhere near town. I have to take the garbage away myself, Sam. We have several dumpsters nearby. But thank you for the question. So it's not too big of a job because if I'm going to town, I'm going right by the dumpster. Just pull in, throw it in. There it is. Now tomorrow night, I think the night's supposed to be really big, and I'll be making videos. I'll make a video whether anybody wants to see it or not. I can see it better from back there because now it's behind the trees. Let's go back this way. Oh, look at the glow! Oh my God, look at the glow! When I get excited about this junk, I'm actually really excited. If I'm crying, it's real. I'm actually really crying. If I'm pissed off about something, it's real. I'm just real. I could pretend But I think people like to pretend. I do know some people who do pretend and fake on their channels. I'm not saying who, but and people eat that crap up. But I'm just going to be real. Now that is much more beautiful than it appears on camera. Okay, we'll just look at this, and I'm probably going to have to sign off and get ready to see Adam. There we go. That's very beautiful. There we go. No, that's, y'all, a lot of people have said this place looks scary. I've had it said in the videos. If you don't live in the country, it is scary. I went to see a customer at their home one time, and they bought a house on a lake way out in the middle of nowhere, and the woman, and they were redoing it, and that woman was so jumpy about everything. What's that? Who's that person there? What's going by? And I said, oh, well, you've never lived in the country before. And she's like, no, I haven't. So it is very different living in the middle of nowhere. I thought about making a video about it if anyone would be interested, but I didn't know if anyone would be interested about learning what it's like to live in the middle of nowhere. Don't know if that would be of interest to anyone. Because it is different. Like I said, we have to carry our garbage off. We don't have, you call an ambulance, you're going to wait a while to see that ambulance. Emergency services is going to take a while. I can leave my purse in my car with the windows down and the keys in the car, and nobody touches it. I'll say, where's my purse? And it'll be out in the car, windows down, facing the road. Yeah, my grandmother fell and broke her arm, and my uncle could not get her up because he couldn't lift her. And they called an ambulance, and it took forever. Yes, Catitude, you are right. There are pros and cons to it. For the most part, I'm not going to be bothered. Like I say, I can sleep with the door unlocked. And the only time we've ever had issues, well, there's a whole story about this happened over 30 years ago, that somebody tried to get into my grandmother's house. For the most part, I'm not bothered by anybody or anything. Sometimes the neighbors will bring over food. There's no rules or restrictions of what you can and cannot do in your yard. If I want to bring 100 rusting cars and park them out here in this yard, I can. I can fill this whole yard with wheelless rusting vehicles and never mow, because I can do what I want to. I can do exactly what I want to. Now, the neighbors might not like that, because they all live in frou-frou shishi houses. But you can be free to do what you want out here. And yes, Maya, it is freedom. I walk around in the yard with the panties, bikini panties, not old lady panties. I might be an old lady, but this old lady still wears little bikini panties and a tiny little tank top with holes in it. That's a TMI, too much information. I walk around with a towel sometimes. They can't tell me how many cats I can or can't have, or dogs, if I want to have a lot of dogs. Nothing. They can't, it's nobody is bothering me. As long as I don't bother anybody else, nobody has anything to say. Now, that people are real persnickety about private property. Don't go onto my property. You know what I mean? Like, don't go onto my, you know, don't get onto my land. You know, people get real persnickety about that. Um, yeah, Maya, the people that live like right over there, I've never seen them. I don't know what they look like. I do know they have a baby because I hear it going, eh, and they're pushing it on a car and it makes little baby sounds like I don't know anything about babies, but I can hear it. So I know they have a baby. But I don't know what they look like. I've never seen them. I don't even know their name. Literally. These people over here are nice. They're the ones who donated a biqua to me, my new kitchen biqua. I should make I do know these people over here. They're very nice. I have to make an abiqua introduction video. She is starting to become friendly. I was letting her get over her trauma. My new kitten that someone donated. Like I needed another cat. But anyway, she's starting to become friendly. Now, John lives in a small town, Maya. It's, you know, rural. It's in town. He even has a Dollar General nearby. But, yes, I was stalking John. I know exactly where he lives. I don't even know what kind of truck he drives. I stalked him. Anyway, I'm being facetious, y'all. I'm being silly. I'm so afraid that somebody's going to take something I say seriously. Oh, Dollar Generals are everywhere. You can't drive but 10 miles and you can be in the middle of the woods and you're going to see a Dollar General. A Dollar General. They're everywhere. Literally everywhere. Yeah, sometimes, Catitude, I have this sense of humor that I'm being facetious or sarcastic, and I think sometimes people take it seriously. And John, she was showing up unannounced because she was hoping you would be in your underwear, John. That was her goal, John, to see you in your underwear. She wanted to get a good look at you. Anyway. Yeah, I'm very sarcastic. Sometimes I say things I'm being facetious and people take it for serious. Like, oh, she was serious? And I'm like, I didn't mean it that way. I just, you know, I I can offend people, Catitude. I have to be very, very careful. Well, thank you for being here, New Niffy. Always nice to see you. I'm about to get off of here too. Got to get ready to see Adam, and it's getting very dark. I'm just enjoying the last of the sunset. I'm about to close this out myself. But, anyway, I would think I'll go ahead and do that. It is getting dark, but the sky is really pretty. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. John, Maya, Connie, Lewis, Kitty King, Catitude. Did I say Connie? And even Sam. And Ruth was here, Ruth. And Sam kept things interesting with his love of recycling. Sam and his intensive love of recycling. And, and Adam was here. And the woman who wanted to know about American boyfriends. Yeah, I ain't found any good ones. Uh, So goodbye, everybody. I appreciate all of y'all stopping by. It was a pretty sunset there for a while. I'll see y'all all over on Adams. I love all of you, and I appreciate your support more than words can say. Y'all made me feel better. Y'all lifted my mood. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.